Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Tuesday arrived in Myanmar after taking part in BRICS summit in China. During his two-day visit to the country, Prime Minister Modi will hold bilateral talks with Myanmar's leaders, including Aung San Su Kyi, to further strengthen the bilateral relations.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in Myanmar's capital Naypyidaw on Tuesday after attending the BRICS summit in China. Upon his arrival, he was accorded a ceremonial welcome at the presidential palace. During his two-day visit to Myanmar, Prime Minister Modi will hold bilateral talks with Myanmar's leader, including Aung San Su Kyi, to further strengthen the bilateral relations. Earlier in the day, Prime Minister Modi held bilateral meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping in Xiamen City on the sidelines of BRICS summit in China. This came a week after both the countries agreed to end a more than 2-month-long standoff along their disputed border. Chinese President Xi Jinping said that a healthy and stable New Delhi-Beijing relationship was the shared expectation of the regional and the international community. India's Foreign Secretary Subramanyam Jaishankar, briefing the media after the bilateral meeting, said both the leaders reiterated that the two countries could not let their differences to turn into disputes.
We had both agreed that we would not let differences become disputes, and that at a time when the world was changing, we would make sure that India-China relations were a factor of stability. So I think in many ways that was reaffirmed.
Prime Minister Modi also held bilateral meeting with President of Egypt Abdel Fattah el-Sisi. On Monday, Prime Minister Modi raised the issue of terrorism strongly at the BRICS summit, and his assertion at the summit saw the Xiamen Declaration prominently mentioned terrorism. The BRICS countries not only condemned terrorism in one voice, but also named Pakistan-based terror groups while expressing concern of the security situation in the region.